Now this is part 2, so I strongly advise you, if you haven't already, make sure you go back to last week's video and watch part 1 of B1 at Linear Fisheries. So here it is, sit back, grab some popcorn and enjoy part 2, baby. Yes!
Well, I've just landed my 17th fish and it's a lake record ghostie known as Scar, and I just can't believe what is happening. You can see that line straight down the middle of him. This is just
lake record, isn't it?
Yeah, 33£8, pineapple pop-ups topped with little worms on top. Well, big worms on top, but what a fish. So this is the other side and I'm lost for words. Look at this fish, like just take this in, look at the size of it and the colour and everything's just brilliant, so look at that. Fish number 17, the known lake record ghostie at £33.8. I'm having an unreal session and it's just, the fish is just, I can't even speak.
What a moment, mate.
I couldn't imagine a session like this. I couldn't have done it without Brad, Dad's friend. He's helped me so much, taught me so much, but 34.5, another 30. I don't even have anything to say. Yeah, this is crazy.
Regular occurrence.
Yeah, little pasty.
Love it.
Fish number 18 and my 6.30. Gonna get her back, and I just can't believe this is actually happening to me. One last look. Ooh. Wow. Straight back under that tree.
Solid bags doing the do. It's been a while though. Rechucked these twice this morning, but just randomly out the blue it's gone. Solid bags doing the do. Unfortunately, this one's carted left. Off we go. It's so soft around here. This is crazy. Typical Linear. Poor chap next door. Unfortunately took him out. But, ooh, that dropped a bit there. Ooh. Try and guide him this way, not to wipe Jared out. No, come back this way, pal. Come on, this way. That's it. Come on, you're tired now. Get in. Epic battle, that. Yeah, definitely. Another fish on the board. Get in. And there she is in all her glory after that epic fight. 22.8. The 20 pounders for some reason are absolutely battering us. Again, caught a solid bag, chucked to the middle of the lake. Happy days. Let's get this one back and try and get his granddad.
So you joined me one of the Parkerbaits ambassadors, and that is Connor. Now, me and Connor are good mates. He's been with Parkerbaits for a long time now, mate, ain't you? And we've Fished all over the place, haven't we?
Done a lot of fishing together over the years now.
We have, mate. We have. And
some very good sessions.
Yeah, you know, particular ones for me, standout sessions. We might as well touch on them. With Euro Aqua, wasn't it? We've done that.
That's the main one, wasn't it?
You had it off, mate, didn't you? Quite frankly, it went absolutely crazy. New PB,
put a smile on my face.
£60.
£63, yeah.
Unbelievable.
And £58 common. 63 mirror it was, and 58 common.
Fishing at range when it wasn't fishing very well over there, was it really?
No, there weren't many fish out on the lake at all that week.
No, it was hard going. The fish were holding up to our right, weren't they? That wasn't our water. So. No. But that was one of the trips. Obviously, this gentleman lives up Linear. he's up Linear all the time, and he's always catching. Now, if anybody's seen our social medias, would have seen this gentleman's face one hell of a lot. Now, mate, I just want to touch on where you're at now, how you're feeling, because obviously I know as you do, you take these quite seriously, and rightfully so, because...
Good peg, bad peg, medium peg, give it 100% every time.
Definitely, mate. So how's it been going? How many fish you on?
I've had 13 runs now, landed 12. Unfortunately, I had a hook pull at the net. But yeah, it's going good. I've had majority of them on solid bags, but I think I've had 4 or 5 on a spot out there, but I'm spotting a bit of mini mix and some worm over, so I've had down a worm rig.
So mini mix, mate. Now, as you can see, he goes mini mixes. Yeah, there you go. My best. So you've got 2 5 kg bags there with it, and you've nearly done both of them.
Yeah.
So talk me through then. So obviously, mini mix being quite heavy, then you're adding that worm to it.
So basically, when I'm fishing linear, it's either single zigs out at range, single solid bags out at range, or I'm fishing worm rigs over the mini mix. And the reason I choose the mini mix over anything is because I can chop the worm up, a couple of handfuls of mini mix, and really soak it up to make it a heavy textured mix, so it hits gets to the bottom.
I agree. And also that worm, all the aminos coming out the worms are going to pull into the...
A lot of people use flat spot, but I use flat spot in my solid bag, but when I'm using the worm with a mini mix, I like to just chop the worm up so the like you mentioned, the aminos get into the mini mix. And that's the main attraction out there.
And also another little naughty, you might not like me saying this, but a little bit of sweet corn you put in.
Yeah.
Is that for the flecker colour on the bottom?
That's just for the flecker colour, yeah, exactly that. And everyone knows the fish down Linear love sweet corn, so
every carp loves a bit of sweet corn.
Why not put it in the mix?
Yeah, no, thanks very much, mate. Again, really interesting, because everybody's got their own way of fishing up here at Linear. You know, some people are fishing all of them on zigs, some people are fishing over heavy amounts of bait.
Yeah.
But like you said, it just goes to show, like Connor just said and said very well, you know, when it comes to fishing single zigs, he catches them. When it comes to fishing single bags on their own at showing fish, you're catching them. So you don't have to always be fishing over bait.
It's just adjust and assess the situation.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you need to put the bait out, then I'll put the bait out. But if the carp are in my swim already, then I'll tend to just start with the solid bags.
Yeah.
And if I pick fish up, I'll stick to the solid bags, and if it quietens down a bit, try a bit of worm.
And also I've got to say, mate, you're quite savvy with the old controller float and floater fishing. That is a bit of you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
now on that note, Linear Fisheries is the perfect place for it. I mean, opposite us now, we've had some absolutely crazy sessions on top, haven't we?
Mate, ridiculous.
Numerous 30s to X size.
Same as that. St John's, we've had a good surface session.
You've rocked up after the last year's BYCAC.
Yeah.
Jumped on Oxley's.
And had the 38 pounder what I had in March at 40 pound. It just had dropped a bit of weight.
Unbelievable, mate. But yeah, surface fishing. So again, going back to Linear Fisheries, they really do cater for all your needs here and all sort of angling scenarios, if you like, whether that be zigs, bottom baits, bags, floaters.
And I know we're on a social this time round and we can't move because we're on a social, but there's always an opportunity at Linear Fisheries. If you're not having it in the peg where you are, just pack up and have a drive round, head around, you'll find something. You'll catch them.
For sure. Well, I'll give you one of them, mate.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure, mate. It's always a pleasure. And if you haven't seen this gentleman before, make sure you go check out his social media. So social media is what you got? TikTok?
TikTok and Instagram, yeah.
Instagram. Don't pay. Put them up on the screen now. I'm sure there's a on the screen now. Go check him out. And mate, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Right, well, you join me with Sam Newman. Now, I'm not in his peg. I'm actually in Connor's peg at the moment, but it's not happened for you this time, mate, is it?
No, unfortunately not, mate. Right down the end of the way, back of the wind. Yeah, they're not there. And yeah, I've spent 48 hours up there now and coming around having a bit of a social and a chat now. To be fair, like.
For sure, for sure. So, mate, I'm just going to bring back to last week. We went to the manor, mate, didn't we? And it kind of went, well, to plan to a degree, didn't it?
Yeah, it was bang on. Yeah, like didn't get the big one, did we? But at the end of the day, both done a couple of nice fish. Like, yeah, bob on really. Like, yeah, chuffed with it and want to get back already. Really.
Yeah.
Like,
So anybody who isn't aware, when we say the manor, I think Daryl Peck sort of set the tone, mate, really, because this pictures went all around the internet with particularly Daryl's capture of it. It's a mid-60s, arguably the nicest looking fish in the country.
Yeah, you'd find it hard not to know what it is if you're in and amongst it. Like, it's one you want in your album, isn't it?
Well, we couldn't possibly touch on all the captures at the Manor Sound, could we? But I mean, talk me through it.
Yeah, in the morning it like properly kicked off, didn't it? I think, I had the mirror first, one known as Cluster. Yeah, that was it, 23.5. That went shortly after, Common 24. And then, I got into something like, give me a proper ruck, weeded me up. You know, it's like, weighed the jobby out, we went. Got hold of it and it was a lump, like, I knew it weren't a big one, but it was a tidy Common. Got rid of the weed and it was a weapon.
Some
like.
mad footage, sun coming up behind you, and it got some cool pictures of this lump. It looks about 70 pounds, doesn't it, in the pictures? It just looks massive, but fair play to Sam. Now, you're probably watching this thinking we're not at the manor, but this video is already live at the Parkerbaits YouTube channel. So make sure you go over after this film and go check that out. A great watch, and like I said, the hunt for the biggest fully in the country. Like you said, you're going to see more of Sam, and hopefully we can get back up there and make it happen.
Yeah.
My name is Nadia, out of Peg 37. Caught this on a solid bag with OG fish and mini mix.
Fair play.
Yeah,
fair play.
on a pop-up on a mulberry. I think it was a mulberry, yeah.
Well done. I mean, you've been working hard down here. This bank hasn't been doing many fish, but she's managed to make it happen. So fair play to you. Solid bags, doing it again. A lot of fish have been sort of being produced on them solid bags. So fair play to you, mate. And lovely to see one down this end of the lake, and a lady as well. Happy days.
Right, so you join us in peg number 23, and as you can see, we've got another 30-pounder, mate. How big did she go?
31.6.
31.6.
My third 30, actually.
Third 30 of the session, and yeah, just have a look at that. Absolute banger. Well done, mate.
Classic B1 fish. Get in.
Six o'clock update, peg 5, Jordan Markham, managed this on a pineapple pop-up, yellow, 25 wraps out on a baited spot. Was tying some zigs and it literally just ripped off whilst I was tying the zigs, so it's put a spanner in the works now. What was it, 27, bang on 27. That'll do, first one.
Check that bad boy out. Pushed that long to 29 wraps. Gone on the old maggot rigs. Bit of chop worm, crushed boiling mini mix over the top. Fourth 30 of the trip for me. Definitely get amongst them now. Come on.
Well, here we are with my second fish of the social. Caught a little 12mm yellow magic bean right in the margin. Can't complain, can ya? What was it, 1912?
Yeah.
1912. Well happy with that.
Check out that bad boy. Continuation, 29 wraps out, 4 spoms. Again, mini mix, crushed boilie, chop worm. We're starting to string a few together. Let's see if we can catch up with them leaders. Right guys, you're joining us back in peg 21 with fish number 14, and Jay's assistant's about to pull number 15 out, part of a double take. This one going 31 pound, just as the lights fade in. Fingers crossed for a busy night up the Parkerbaits. Boop, boop. Eeyaw. Right, we're just about to release these two, 31 pound 8 and 23 pound on the nose. Fish number 14 and 15. Fingers crossed for a few more tonight. £26.5 pounder, chucked again at that 29 wrap spot, and I've got another one in the net. If that spot keeps going, it's going to be a busy night. Check that bad boy out. Second one of a quick flurry of action. Nice little cut tail on it. 29.12, fish number 10 for me, and believe it or not, fish number 80. Yeah, I said that, 80 of the Parkerbaits Social on B1, and we've still got a night to go. Whew.
Right, so you join me in peg 28 and it's his first fish, mate. Do you want to tell us how you've done it?
28 wraps, orange magic beans, done the job.
A lot of orange magic beans this weekend have been doing it. Connor, I know Courtney and Corey have been loving their orange magic beans as well. But look, mate, we'll get this one back, and hopefully, I mean, you've got another 12 hours till rod's in, so can you catch a few more? Let's see.
Right, well there it is, waited 3 nights, nearly gave up all hope, thought I was going to have my first ever blank on B1, but 28 pounds, ripped off, solid bag, at my limits at 25 wraps, punched out earlier on this afternoon, about 3 o'clock, left it out there, and it's rewarded, absolutely buzzing. I thought it was a blank for me this weekend, but no, Parkerbaits has pulled it off again, and the new 12mm pineapples, first time using them, absolute beauty. We'll get this one back, see if we can get another couple sneaky ones in the night. Come on! Look at that. Yes. Cheers, Rob. Update. Now, my eyes are looking like I've not had no sleep for 3 days, which would actually be an accurate assumption because I ain't had much sleep the last 3 days. But Gavin's in, which is fish number 94. And let me just touch on a couple of randoms. Nadia's got involved with a 30-pounder. Last night's a fair play to her. Jim right down the bottom's had one. So Jim, mate, or James, some people know him as, well done, mate, absolutely brilliant, smashed it. Nothing massive, but you had a fish, and that's the main thing, because that bank's not done a bite. I mean, that's right down the bottom board towards the trout bank on B1, that particular one. Ian Rome, obviously, you see that in the video last night, what a magical moment. Lovely to see my mate Ian, the dancing man himself, with his missus, enjoying their weekend and then finishing it off with a fish. It's not been easy down that end of the lake. Gavin had another one this morning. But what I'll do is, James, Jay and Toppers has had some as well. Big elephant in the room as well. Now it's been a couple of years now. Rob's dad managed one last night, which was lovely, to be honest with you. £20 mid-20, Steve, was it mid-20? Mid-20, and lovely scaly one. He's also won the Scaly Banger Award, so Rob's going to go over and give him his prize in a minute, but no, well happy with Rob's dad. Him and Toby have been practicing their casting over the duration of the last couple of days, but that is what these socials are about. It's a social. Some people take it seriously, some people don't, and some people are here to have a bit of a laugh and refine their angling, and that's exactly what he's done, so fair play to him. We've got 2 hours left. 10 o'clock, rod's in. And what I'd like to do prior to that is have a quick chat with Tallulah, because obviously you've seen her do a lot. You're probably thinking she had all them fish, what was she catching on them and how was she doing it? So we'll pop over there and touch base with her, but also, like I said, Gavin's got one. So we'll pop over there now and show you Gavin's fish.
Fish number 94 on the Parkerbaits Social. This is your 12 fish, 26 pound. Absolutely smashed it.
Lovely little dumpy fat one.
That's how we like them.
Get it.
Absolute quality. Parkerbaits Social. Nearly 100 fish, hour to go. An hour to go. Can we get to the magic 100?
This one ripped off on a PVA bag, magic bean inside. Fish number 3 for me, and I think it's fish number 95 in total. Rolling up, come on, another 5 more, we should be on the old 100 mark, so I'm going to keep plugging. Trying to scrape a few more in before the end of the match. Went 29, 12, wasn't it? Bang on. Lovely.
Yes, John. Good Johnny boy.
Fish number 20 and overall 93rd on this social. This one came in at 34.8, all on 12mm pineapple pop-ups. Top with worm, and it's just unreal, these fish that we're having. So I'm gonna get this one back and head round. Hopefully we might have won a trophy.
97th fish on the Parkerbaits Social, and it's an 18-pounder.
Nice.
Smile then, buddy.
It's all gone madness. So Courtney's got one, fish number 96, and obviously you've just seen 97. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. We're talking 20 minutes now before the end. That hoot's going to go off. Are we going to hit that magical 100? If we don't, I'm happy anyway. I'm smiling, I'm sure everybody else is. But if we do, someone's winning 100 quid. Win-win. You've been working all weekend, mate. All weekend, and he's finally made it happen in the last 15 minutes. Peg 29 and, what was it, 23
So it's 23, and then we were at 27 wraps.
Yeah.
And an orange magic bean.
There you go, orange magic bean. Parkerbaits doing it again, and mate, happy for you, brother.
Come on.
Come on. Well done.
Yes, come on.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, mate.
You got that side?
I will do, yeah. It's been a couple hard days on the social, but hard work's finally paid off. I got my first one, and up the Parkerbaits. Yeah.
Right, so there it is. Another Parkerbaits social complete. 10 o'clock is here.
Some are just better than others, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. Game on, or game off, should I say.
98 fish though.
98 fish, you cannot grumble with that, mate.
Record for a Parkerbaits social.
Another, yeah, a complete record for the Parkerbaits social. And also, whoops. Also, we're just going to go over the full presentation in a second. Everybody's going to come round and obviously recap on exactly what's happened. Just give the trophy, give the prizes, and time to go home to bed. Happy days. What a Parkerbaits social, and the biggest Parkerbaits social in regards to fish we've had to date. So what a mega one it was. So we finished off on 98 fish in total, which is just quite frankly blows my mind. Quite frankly blows my mind. There was 23 fish in excess of £30 and there was 2 fish in excess of £40. Bit typical B1 doing what it does, same old. Now, obviously, I'm going to go over the trophies. We'll go that in a second. But I just want to touch off with, obviously, a little bit of background on the lake. So clearly the fish were down this end. There was a pod of fish over about sort of maybe 5, me and Ian said it, tennis courts, if you like, sort of over this section. And they were just getting battered, them fish. And apparently they've been up there for about a month. They've actually started to move. Tobe turned around to me yesterday and I put myself, I goes, ain't going to move, Tobe. They're not going to move, Tobe. And to be fair, they did move and they have moved. And they've moved sort of further on, and then people started catching down this latter part of the lake later on in obviously the duration of the 3 nights we had, which was great to see. And also great to see that people were sort of staying in their pegs, keeping consistent, keeping on it. Yeah, the fish weren't there, but they were keeping on trying, and there was some fish managed, i.e. Joe, perfect scenario, right at the end. Jim's done one down the other end, right at the bottom as well. Yeah, 1 fish each, but they managed the fish down that end. So in my eyes, that's very good angling. Now, what I want to do is I want to touch on a couple of key people I think that have sort of standed out for me over the duration of the last couple of days. Now, I'm going to kick it off with Connor. Do you want to touch on that, Rob?
If you don't know him, where have you been? He is an angler and a half. Sometimes he might not pull the best swim and he still gets fish, but this time he's pulled a swim in a reasonable area, I would say.
He has.
And yes, he didn't get most fish, but that boy worked for what he got. So I'm telling you now, what did he have?
16 fish for
16
Connor.
fish, which I think anyone could go home after 3 nites with 16 fish. I'd be a happy man. I don't know about you, what happy man, happy woman.
Another person that stands out for me, I've got about 5 people in here, was Gavin. 13 fish, I'll say that again, 13 fish. You know, he was nicking them off the back of the sort of the pod, how I would say it in my eyes. He was fishing just off the back of the pod and he was nicking them, even down to this morning, nicking a couple as well. And the next one we've got a little bit for, which is Jared. You know, we've all sat there, we're all excited, and he's put his rods out within 15 minutes, had a 40 pounder. So it's sort of, someone was looking down on him this week, and to catch a PB and a 40 pounder first fish within 15 minutes, it was an absolutely magical moment and something I'm going to take away with me for the rest of my life.
So we had Nadia down in peg 37, which, let's be fair, anyone who pulled a swim down there wasn't too keen, but you stuck to it. Every time me and you walk past me, she's there tying bags. Fair play to Lewis. Lewis was down there teaching her as well, or giving her some tips on solid bags, but you worked that spot. And not only did she get 1 fish,
And he's 2.
2,
and a PB.
PB, and the first UK 30 as well.
And a lady
So,
as well, so
and a
fair
lady.
play,
So
fair play.
mixes it up a bit. But Nadia, well done, mate. We've got a little bit for you as well. This is for you. No problem at all. Thank you. Give a shake your hand. Well done. Right, so we did put one prize out there, and we struggled to get anyone to get it, but my dad did manage to get a scaly fish, what we deemed as a scaly fish last night.
Not just, yeah, there's a big elephant in the room here. This was a proper scaly banger as well.
There we go, mate.
Well done, mate.
Well done. I'll let you have that. Well done. I'll shake your hands. Well done.
Right, I think we'll kick it off with the biggest fish to begin with. What a magical moment that was. I got the call at the time I was over the other side, and it's like, there's a big fish in the peg. So we've driven round, and then I think it was the gentleman 2 up was like, mate, it's like 42 pound 8. Was it 42 pound 8? Tell me if I'm wrong. 42 pound 8. I'm going 42 pound 8, mate. Jesus, walks in the peg, and there was this absolute nosser pig, this donkey, just sitting in this, like just sitting in the sling like this, and I'm thinking she's not going to be able to deal with that. She's picked it up like it was a 10 pounder, mate.
Mate, it's not a PB though. It's
not a PB. Oh, mate, I'll also point that one out. I goes, there it is. We started the video. I goes, here it is, a new PB. She goes, it's not a PB. Oh, I goes, all right, sorry about that. And we'll start again on that clip, and no, fair play to her. So she's actually won not only a trophy, but some other goodies. Biggest fish, 42 pound 8. Parkerbaits Social, the Easter Social. Massive round of applause. And you've got all these goodies. Well done, mate. Well done. All these goodies. Get them in your pocket, mate. Have some of this. Ram it in there, boy! We don't stop there with ladies, do we? Because it's been a bit of a ladies' social. So, 20 fish in total. So this is obviously for most fish. Now, Tallulah's a good family friend of ours. We got some good holidays coming up. We got a great relationship. We speak on the phone. Me and Tim speak on the phone a lot. We're very friendly. 30 pounders coming out of 30 pounders. There was a scar that I was speaking to Lewis Smith. Now, there's a funny story behind it. I'll make it quick. Back in 2007, I said, when we done the BYCACs, I said there was a fish in here called Scar. I said, you catch a 15 pounder, mate. That was like a big fish, and there was, 25 was massive, but there was always this fish in here called Scar. This was all them years ago. I've walked round, she's got it in the net. I'm like, you couldn't write that. I didn't even realise the fish was alive still.
3 years I haven't been out.
Yeah, I haven't seen that fish for a long time, and yeah, she's done it. So well done, Tallulah. Most fish. Come up, give her a round of applause. Well done. I'll shake your hand first. Well done, mate. Well done, brother. Well done, mate. Congratulations. And we've got some goodies for you, mate, as well. So I'll give you all this. I'll give you all this, a bit more there for you. Well, tradition here at Parkerbaits Social is always getting wet for the people that have caught PBs. So here it is. Game on, baby. Let's get it wet. Ready? Go. Go. One, go. Oh. So there it is, another Parkerbaits Social. I'm reaching because of the smell around here at the moment. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. And I'll see you all very soon. Peace out.